Hey guys and gals, Demox7643. So I just wanted to do this video here on this fleet. When people are just like, nah, as soon as they don't start fives, they're dead. No, you're not dead. You're not. You have a higher percentage chance of RNG losing, but you're totally not dead. All you got to do is shoot Houndstooth here with the basic. That's it. I'm not going to get a target lock, and that's fine because I have 152 speed Bistan. So when that happens, I go before their capital ship. Then I can target lock here. Biggs gets the turn meter. We do his assist move. He is well damaged. Well damaged. Plenty for unending loyalty to start with, and it does the exact same thing as the 5 variation. You can just go ham on him, and it's no big deal. It's really not. Now, there is a small percentage chance that you're going to grant turn meter to Millennium Falcon here. And sometimes you're not going to get enough damage out of the assists to get unending loyalty. And then you're going to have to recover from a daze. And it's hard. It is. But you can still do it as long as you choose the right move order. Now, here he called Millennium Falcon. But let's pretend for just a second that that was Clone Sergeant. Now, I'm going to be able to use Cassie in here, and I could easily wipe out as Anakin, but I'm not going to do that, just to show you guys and gals that this totally works against Clone Sergeant, because you get enough damage out of this assist move here with Cassie and on Clone Sergeant so that you can target Anakin later. So I just took out their Falcon pretending it was Clone Sergeant. And now you'll clearly see here that he's wide open. So it doesn't matter if they have a Sunfac there or a Clone Sergeant there. You're going to be able to get past the taunt. And it's just fine. So once that happens, then you just go after Ahsoka. And of course, she's weak enough. And once you get her down to a pixel, then you just drop Houndstooth in the hopes that maybe she'd get enough turns so that she loses her unending loyalty. But she didn't, because I was just crushing her. So you can bring her into stealth and then easily dispatch her right afterwards here. So that's really it. If they start Ahsoka, I mean, I've gotten so much mail on this fleet. Like, no, you can't beat this fleet. No, you're full of crap. Rebels can't beat it. Wrong. Patently wrong. I don't see it much on my shard. Most people don't, because the 5's variation is stronger Negotiator versus Negotiator. This fleet is only really good at trying to stop Rebels, and it is better. It is better. There's a higher percentage chance that you get in trouble there, but let's be real, people. Not hard to defeat. I mean, you saw the relic levels. Yes, they could have had a relic 7 Hounds. They could have had a relic 7 Ahsoka there, and they didn't. But both of them are relic pilots, and then they have the full relic 7 Anakin besides, and a relic 7 GK. I mean, it's the best capital ship you can get. Realistically speaking, there's always a way to beat them with Rebels. There always is. But the key is that 152 speed Bistan U-Wing. Once it reaches 190 speed after multiplying 152 by 1.25, you get 190. So once you get to that point, and the reason you multiply by 1.25 is because of Scarif Rebel Pathfinder's skill. His unique clearly shows that you get 25% additional speed. And you can see that my pilots are not relicked, and it doesn't matter. Once you reach that 152 speed threshold, it's a piece of cake. So don't be afraid of the fleet. Just make sure that you get to 152. Make sure you do, because otherwise you're not beating that fleet very easily at all. You're really not. Because there's no 5s to hit your Bistan and make them go first. And you don't get that extra shot with Millennium Falcon that you normally would with 5's fleet, where it's almost guaranteed that you're going to win, right? I mean, this is a tougher fleet because you don't get that AoE. Because once Houndstooth taunts, Houndstooth is taunting, and there's nothing you can do. And if you gamble and you try that basic on Anakin Starfighter and you don't get the assists, it's not going to be enough damage. They're going to mobilize, and you're going to be in big trouble. So you have to shoot Houndstooth first once that happens. And then you use the target lock move with Bistan. And more often than not, it goes right to Biggs, and it's no big deal. sometimes it just goes to the Falcon, and you end up having a bad day. But for the most part, it just gets it done. It just gets it done. I'm not afraid. The worst case scenario is you end up losing one, and then you go back in there and try it again, and you win. So that's it for today. I really appreciate you guys and gals. Good luck, those of you that are trying to unlock Luke. I'm not going to be able to because my stupid hacker used up all my guns and carbs for the most part. I am going to be short. So, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I can go right here and just press my finisher on Darth Vader like it's nobody's business, you know. I mean, I have it all ready to go and plenty of Kairos for another couple of finishers, but we're talking about 6 finishers, and right now I only have enough for about 2.5, almost 3. And the event does go for the rest of the week, and I can probably get another 2, but I'm not going to get another 3. So thanks to our lovely hacker wasting like 300 carbs and like 150 guns of mine, there's just no way that I'm going to reach this. They just pressed a bunch of pluses, and now I don't get Luke. So it's not a good week for me. I'm kind of mad. I mean, like I always say, it could have been worse. They could have deleted my best mods, you know, and then I'd just be done. I wouldn't be doing this anymore. But man, am I angry. We'll leave it at that, because I have been aiming myself at getting Jedi Luke for the entire time that I have been playing this game. I devoted all of my attention towards Rebels. I mean, I just went for every single one of the characters from the original trilogy, because that's what I grew up with, and now there's no way I'm getting this the first run. I mean, I've had Lando Calrissian was my very first Gear 11. I mean, I've been just waiting and waiting and waiting to get this done, and now I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. Because Rolo and Captain Han Solo and Wampa are very carb greedy, and they need guns. And I have a lot of guns saved. I do. 350 is a lot, but it's not 700. It's not 600. And, you know, whatever else. I'm not going to blow my GET and mess up when I finally get Malik. I'm not going to screw that up either and try to jump in here. And I mean, I would have. If I was that close and I had the other finishers and I could finish Hermit Yoda and Darth Vader and Rolo right now, or Wampa right now, and all I had to do is gear those 2 characters, I could get it done. You know, I mean, I've got a full week where I could have gotten that taken care of. You know, just don't farm character shards for a full week and go for guns. You can get 25 of them pretty easily in a couple of days. You know, it doesn't take that long if you devote your energy towards it. You can get it done. But the usage of the carbs and the black eyeballs and the black binoculars, which you do need for Lando's last level, there's so many materials that I had saved, and they're just gone. So protect yourself. 2-factor authentication, everything. Your Google Play account, 2-factor authenticate your Google account. You know, mind your P's and Q's, protect yourself. There are people out there that just want to mess you up. So thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you guys and gals. And till the next video, Denny out.